Have you ever told yourself a lie? Not the kind that you tell others, but the kind you tell yourself. The kind that makes you believe you can be something even when every inch of you, every part of you is screaming you can't. The kind of lie that turns into truth because you repeated it so many times that your mind has no choice but to believe it. That's what I want to talk to you about today. Why you need to deceive yourself and why this kind of deception could be the very thing that changes your life. See, the human mind is tricky. It believes what it hears the most, whether it's true or not. If you keep telling yourself you're not good enough, guess what? Your mind will believe it. If you keep saying you'll never succeed, your mind will find ways to make that true. But here's what I want you to know. If you start feeding your mind a different story, even one that feels like a lie at first, your mind will eventually believe that too. That's the power of self-deception. Not in a negative way, not in a way that leads you to false hope or delusion, but in a way that tricks your mind into building faith where doubt used to live. Let me explain. Faith isn't something you're born with. It's not even something you find. Faith is also not religion. Both of those are very different. Faith is something you create. It is an internal emotion, and emotions are built in the mind. So faith is in fact a state of mind that is built through repetition and suggestion. Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, talked about this. He said that faith can be developed by feeding your subconscious mind with affirmations, repeated thoughts over and over until your mind starts accepting them as truth. Think about it. How do athletes become champions? Do you think they just woke up one day believing they could win? No. They trained their minds to believe it even before it happened. They told themselves, I am a champion, long before they ever were. They repeated it so many times that eventually their minds had no choice but to accept it as truth, and then their bodies followed. Take Muhammad Ali, for example. He didn't say, I think I'm the greatest. He said, I am the greatest, over and over, before he ever became the champion of the world. He tricked his mind into believing it, and his mind made sure that his body acted accordingly. So why don't we all do this? Why don't we all deceive ourselves into greatness? Because it feels unnatural. It feels fake. When you stand in front of the mirror and say, I am successful, but your bank account says otherwise, it feels like a lie. When you tell yourself, I am confident, but you can barely look someone in the eye, it feels ridiculous. But here's the thing, your mind doesn't care, or at least your subconscious mind does not care if it's true or not. It only knows what you keep telling it. If you keep feeding it doubt, it will grow doubt. If you keep feeding it confidence, even fake confidence, it will grow confidence. And there's research to back it up too. A study from Carnegie Mellon University found that people who engaged in positive self-talk, even when it felt unnatural, experienced lower stress levels and improved problem-solving skills under pressure. Why? Because their mind started accepting the positive narrative they were feeding it. And that is the key. You need to repeat it. It's not enough to tell yourself once. You need to say it every day, out loud, with conviction, even when it feels silly, even when it feels fake. Because over time, that lie will become the truth. Think of it like working out. You don't expect to see muscles after one trip to the gym, right? You know it takes time. You know you have to repeat the workout again and again until your body starts to change. Your mind works exactly the same way. You need to repeat the new belief until your mind starts to accept it as the truth. But here's the hard part. It's going to feel uncomfortable at first. Your mind will resist it. It will tell you, this isn't true. This does not work. And that's where most people stop. They give up because it feels unnatural. But that's exactly the hard part. It's going to feel uncomfortable at first. Your mind will resist it. It will tell you, this isn't true. This does not work. And that's where most people stop. They give up because it feels unnatural. But that's exactly why you need to push through, because the discomfort is a sign that your mind is being rewired. So what should you tell yourself? Start simple. If you want to be confident, just say, I am confident. If you want to be successful, say, I am successful. If you want to feel calm, say, I am calm. Even if you don't feel like it yet, even if your life looks nothing like that, say it anyway, every day, multiple times a day, and your mind won't be able to tell the difference between reality and imagination. If you close your eyes right now and imagine holding a lemon, feel the texture, smell the citrus, and then picture yourself biting into it, your mouth will start to feel the acidity of it. Your brain reacts to what you imagine the same way it reacts to reality. reality. That's the power you have over your mind. You can feed it the reality you want, and eventually it will believe it. This is why successful people always seem so confident. It's not that they were born that way. They trained their minds to think that way. They practiced self-deception until their minds accepted it as the truth. And don't stop when it starts to feel fake. That's just the beginning. Keep going, keep repeating, keep deceiving yourself, because when your mind finally catches up with the story you're telling it, the world will have no choice but to reflect that truth back to you. And when that happens, when the lie becomes the truth, you'll realize it never really was a lie. It was just your future waiting for you to believe in it. And that's how you change your life. Now, I will see you in my next video right here. But until then, take care and love yourself.